Welcome back to World of Worship and to my channel and to Let's Talk Leaks, and today very professional video about this Le Français Tier 8 French destroyer. Of course it's not Français, it's the X103. We will just call it X103 because if I'm trying to butcher the name, you all gonna type down in a chat, but Zerra, you don't know how to pronounce the French language. Yeah, I do believe it's true. Now guys, this is a very unique, that I gonna say everything stats, not just wobbly around. I'm talking about what kind of smoke she will have, what kind of speed, what kind of torpedo, and what kind of shells arcs. And because this is kind of a new, I do believe I'm the first YouTuber who's gonna talk about her stats. So are you with me? Now, first thing is first, this new oncoming tier 8 French speed monster, I will call it, will receive the same boost consumable as the Eagles. And what is the Eagles, guys? Here, plus 20 freaking %. Now her stock speed, and I'll just talk about her, it's amazing fast. And I would like to say, I'll talk about her her stats and HE pool and what kind of torpedo. And by the way, we will talk about the smoke. The smoke will be the same at Z23 destroyer, shortest smoke, and you don't have a lot of I'm talking about the smoke period. It's basically the same Z23 smoke. That's what I'm trying to say. Which probably, I'm just saying probably, the whole entire French line will have the German smoke. Interesting, right? Okay, guys, here we go. Here we are talking about the stats. Hit point, HP pool 18,600. It's massive. It's absolutely one of the best, together with Akizuki, I do believe. Now, plating 90 millimeters. There's nothing to say about the speed, and this is the main selling of this ship. It's 43 knots. Now, if you add, listen to me, speed flag and speed boost, you'll reach whopping 54.1. I repeat, guys, 54.1. which makes Kaba kind of a slow damn ship versus this speed monster. However, turning radius, it's not great, but not bad either. 690 meters. I do apologize, guys. Rudder shift 4.32, not bad. You can still at tier 8 put some good looking module to improve your maneuverability. Surface detection, and this is one hell of a bad 9.1. However, guys, I would like to say that 9.1, it's basically Udaloy's concealment with everything, module, camo, and captain's perk, and the module you will down her to 7. I do believe 7.47 or something. So it's, yeah, for tier 8 it's one of the worst. It's even worse than damn Kiev. Yeah, it is worse than a Kiev. It's level up with one of the worst concealment of any tier 8 destroyers. The only one who will beat her, it's actually the which has a worse concealment. It's Khabarovsk and Tashkent actually, and there it's a tier 9 and tier 10. And this is the air detection 4.59, and while firing in the smoke, guys, you have whopping 3.74, which is also kind of a bad. The consumable you can see here clear, guys. It's a repair part. It's smoke. The German smoke, unfortunately, you have speed boost, and the last one, it's the torpedo rearmed. Torpedo rearmed, guys. Torpedo rearmed. So this 10 seconds will only last for 10 seconds, but in that period of time you may pump up your damage around 1.5 seconds reload time. And now let's talk about the guns, and this is very important. Reload time 7 seconds, it's very, very bad. 180 rotation time 25.7, it's not bad. You may argue, you may or may not, but I do believe, I highly recommend the expert marksman to improve their rotation, because it's meh for a destroyer versus, you know, many other destroyers. And this is the firing angle. I don't know if it's good or bad. Firing range 11.24. It's not bad. However, I do honestly believe you're very smart, captain, if you put the advanced fire training to buff that to 13.5 or 13.6, something like that, plus 20%, so you can, you know, make your math. Maybe I did something wrong, but it's around 13.5 range, fire range. Now, $1 million question: can you hit anything at 13.5? And the answer is yes. I'll explain you why. And let's talk about damage. It's whopping 2000 damage, maximum damage with HE, which is one nifty guns for 139 millimeters, and penetration it's 23 millimeters, guys. And muzzle shell speed it's 840, 841 meters a second does have the Belfast. So this, ladies and gents, this is not a Russian destroyer. However, now I have a question: can you hit the damn thing something at 13.5 kilometers with your Belfast? I have the Belfast. I know exactly what I'm talking about. Of course, Belfast has more guns, but the answer is yes. 840 meters are not crap or not bad. You will be able to hit your damn target at max range. No problem, 11.24, and hell, not even the damn problem at max range. And this is bad news if you are a cruiser, if you are a battleship, because this thing will put you on fire ASAP. Yep, and the downside, it's the AP, and I believe you're more likely you're gonna use your HE, because the difference between your HE and AP are not wow. Of course, you may argue that 2700 damage, maximum damage, if you know, showing you a light cruiser, yeah, hell yes. If you have anything with light or show you a perfect broadside, then yes, you might argue. But the thing is, you kind of lose your shell speed, only 800 meters per second, and mass is 39.9 kilo, and bounce angle are 45 degrees / 60, and fuse delay 0.025, 800 meters per second versus 840. So of course, if someone's showing you broadside, definitely go for it and try to daka your enemy. Now let's talk about the torpedoes. Torpedo are like Udaloy, or I don't know, should I say it, or Mayhem. That's a very good explanation. They have 3 of them, 3 torpedo launchers, which is not bad for tier A. What it's nifty, very interesting, it's the damn reload time, 90 freaking second. You have one hell of a fast reload, and this, ladies and gents, 90 seconds, it's without captain's perk, without the module, without anything, which definitely with the IR kicking in, and depends on what kind of a spec you want to spec her, but 90-second stock, it's not bad, it's really good. And of course, you may argue that you can only send 6 at the same time, and then you have to turn to send the 3rd launcher. 9 torpedo are, in my honestly opinion, not bad, not crazy good for tier 8, but the torpedo reload are very good. And this is also the torpedo firing section. Torpedo damage are Mach 14,833. It's like a Russian destroyer, does not do a whole lot of damage, and the torpedo speed 60 knots. It's workable. Range it's 9 kilometers, so you always can, with full concealment build, ninja torp your enemy. However, 9 kilometers is kind of a bad in today's live meta with a lot of radars and so on. But on the other hand, this is, and I apologize, I have to say, detection of the torps are 1.3 kilometers. I'm not gonna go for A. This destroyer does not have any A whatsoever. She has close to 0. I repeat, this destroyer has close to 0 in AA. But on the other hand, if this captain, some CV, try to strike this destroyer, if he put the speed boost, and you have this option with call to purchase a special upgrade which lasts your speed boost for 3 freaking minutes, and you will shall I say, move around speed like a speed monster, 54.1 knots. Yeah, I'm just saying, good luck to hit the damn speed demon. And same thing goes with US light cruiser. You're never gonna hit a damn thing at 10, 11, 12 kilometers away. There's no way in hell. Even you try to adjust your aim and so on, you're never gonna hit this bugger when the consumable are active. I'm talking about the speed. However, of course, the Russian destroyer are hard counterpart versus anything, because they have laser guns and 950 meters a second. That's different story versus US shell arcs. So of course the stats are not great, not fantastic. I believe you are, shall I say, let me put it this way. This is how I feel that this destroyer will work. You kite away, you hit a low HP target, a battleship or a cruiser, you're using your speed and the consumable of gun reload, and you reload your guns 1.5 seconds, and you definitely secure the kill. Or maybe another type of gameplay, you will screw the US cruisers when they are trying to hit you. You're gonna hit them because your HE shells are perform much better. It's a Belfast shell speed, and more likely you will hit your target, especially battleship or any other slow cruisers. But for me, I do believe her main strength is actually to do not use the guns, send those lovely torpedoes, and make distance between you and the enemy, and once they receive one torpedo hit, cause flooding, then you open fire towards the battleship or the enemy ship, whatever, and you'll try to delete it with guns. So yeah, I don't know what to say about this lovely ship. It's very unique. I kind of like it. I personally like to very much see how she performs in real battles and so on. It's new for the game, and I am very hype about her. Now when I know what kind of a armament, what kind of a speed, what kind of a smoke she will receive. That's all for today, guys. Subscribe to my channel and let me know if you're hype about this destroyer or you think it's just a meh French destroyer. That's all for today. I wish you have a good one. Take care and bye.